So this video is going to be about how to get custom songs that you've downloaded to work in Rocksmith 2014 Remastered. So I get a lot of questions about where I found the songs that I'm playing in my Rocksmith bass covers, um, because people will go to the Steam store and say, "Hey, I can't find that here," and that's because it's not an official Rocksmith 2014 remastered song. It is actually an end user made song that you can download for free off the internet, which is great because they can only make so many songs and there's only so many hours in the day and they can only hire so many people over at Rocksmith, so they're not going to be able to keep up with and make every single song that you want to learn. But if enough people want to make it, somebody out there probably already has and is providing it for free. Great. Where do you go to get that song? Well, you go to customsforge.com. 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 So you've gone to customsforge.com and you're looking at basically a forum and you're saying, wait, Joe, there's no songs there. Well, where you find those songs is on the CDLC search tab. But you click on that and it asks you to sign up for an account. And you just want to get to the songs. Well, too bad. You got to sign up for an account. But the good news is the account that you sign up for is free. They respect your privacy. They do not bombard you with a lot of emails. They don't ask you for money except for when you go to the page of the first and they ask you to make a donation to help keep their hosting up. And whether you donate or not, it's up to you. If you do, great. Thank you so much. You're making sure that the rest of us have songs to download. And yes, I've donated from time to time myself. So click on CDLC search. In my case, I'm not going to be prompted to create an account because I already have one. And up comes a huge database of all kinds of songs, thousands of songs, 1,738 to be exact. And you can navigate page by page. It's going to initially be sorted by most released or most updated. Somebody might have posted a comment on the song page and that sort of bumped it to the top. How to understand what you're seeing. So the first thing you see is the artist name, the title of the song. To download it, you click on the song name, click on download. Taking a second. And then in this case, it's always going to take you to offsite hosting. In this case, I think this is Google OneDrive. I'm not sure. You click on the blue button. That'll look different sometimes. And then your song, I've already downloaded it before, but your song downloads, right? And I'll show you in a second where to go find that and where to place it. But let's get back to understand what we're looking at, okay? So the other thing you can do after you've clicked on the name of the song is view a quick music video. So you can, which will usually be on YouTube. It'll open in a new page, and that'll tell you, yes, this is the song I want to download. It's what I thought it was. Or go to record page. On this page, it'll also tell you what the tuning is, what parts are available, lead, rhythm, bass, vocals, whether dynamic difficulty is available, what's available for the PC or Mac. It says it's also available for the Mac. When we click download, it only opened a PC version. That was kind of interesting. Maybe if you go to the record page, it'll open in a new window and have more details. Maybe it'll have a separate link for the Mac. Okay. So what else do you see on this main page? We already talked about. You see the name. You download it. You click on the title of the song. This is the artist or band. The album that it was on, what tuning it was, the member that made it, their username, when it was last updated, how many times it's been downloaded, what parts are available, lead, rhythm, bass, vocals. By vocals, they mean they just put the words in there and you can sing along if you want. What platforms is available, and whether dynamic difficulty is available. And dynamic difficulty is if you have dynamic difficulty turned on the game, which it is by default, it feeds you a little bit of the song. If you play that correctly, it feeds you more. play that correctly, it feeds you a little bit more until after like 5, 10 times or whatever, you're finally playing the entire song the way it was meant to be played. So that helps people who are just sort of starting out not to get completely overwhelmed having a really complicated song thrown at them all at once. You can sort by these various things, up, down, alphabetically. You can search, which is great, right? So some of the things I've searched for, right? Say I want some Beatles songs. It will, after amount of time, bring up all of the songs by the Beatles, which is taking forever. But here's all their songs that they have for the Beatles, and they have 10 pages completely full of Beatles songs. So, you just click on it, bring up the page, click download, takes you another page, download it. Great, you got your song. So now that you've downloaded your song, what do you do with it? Well, first you would need to have already patched the game and follow the steps in a separate video that we have for how to get custom songs to work in Rocksmith 2014. Please watch that video. If not mine, then somebody else's video on it, because this won't work until you've already gone through those steps, and we're not going to go through them again here. So the first thing you need to do is, if you're using Windows 10, is go to your downloads folder. Now I have my this PC, network, trash, computer name folders all turned on. Windows 10 doesn't automatically come that way. That's a feature I turned on. So I'm going to show you how to find it if that's not turned on. So down by your Windows Start menu, okay, you should see Type Here to Search box. If you don't see that, you'll see this little round box. You'll have to click that first and just start typing, and the Type Here to Search box will work. So in this case, we're going to Downloads. And the one we want out of the options that comes up is the one with this little blue arrow. Okay, so click on that to open it and move that box off to the side. Okay, and you see the song that we just downloaded, that is right there in our downloads folder. Okay, so great. Now we got to find the Rocksmith folder to put that in, and we type in this PC and open up this PC. And this will have down under drives and devices, if it's minimized, maximize it by clicking the arrow. And in my case, it's my Windows C drive where I have installed Rocksmith 2014 Remastered. You might have installed it on a different drive, but most likely the default file path is on your C drive. So double click on that. Then you browse to Program Files x86. Not Program Files, but Program Files x86. Double click on that. Scroll down in my case, because I have so much stuff installed, to Steam folder. Double click on that. Inside the Steam folder, you'll have another folder named Steam. You don't want that. You want Steam Apps. So Steam Apps. Double click on that. Oops. If it goes to change its name, just click on it again and try double clicking. Inside the Steam Apps folder, you want to open Common, very top, and then find Rocksmith 2014. Double click on that. Now, this folder here is the root folder, which is root just means, the starting folder for Rocksmith 2014. This is where in the previous video that you should have watched, where we put the patch into the game. This is that patched file. Your game's probably going to come with a file with that same name. I'm not sure if it does or doesn't. Just because you see a file there, if you haven't gone and downloaded this from customforge.com and manually moved it over yourself, then your game's not patched. Don't assume just because you see that file there that you've patched it. You're going to have to actually patch it yourself. It doesn't come that way. So the song folder, where all the songs that you've bought or downloaded for free, there or came with the game, are all going to be in this DLC folder. So double click on that, okay? And then you can just drag and drop, if you want, this song into here. Or you can, now that I've already moved it, you could have right-clicked on it, copied, and come over here, right-clicked, and pasted. Okay, and now that the song's there, if you open up, and you've already patched the game and already done everything we told you to do in the how to get these songs to work video, now when you open up Rocksmith 2014 Remastered, this song will appear in your list of songs that you can play. So that's what you need to do in order to, that's where you go to get the songs, that's how you download them, and that's how you install them into Rocksmith 2014 and get them to play.